Yeah. So off the back of the book, and can you give us an example of the best story you've heard of how the book has made an impact, and then what was that story?
Wow. We even heard one yesterday, didn't we? With the guys. For me, and the one, and it actually made me slightly emotional when I recount the story, was dealing with we've done a project order for the maritime industry using learning teams, and that case study is available. And there were these ferry operators that were deemed an essential service during COVID, and the crews on board these ferries were just being constantly hammered every day by aggression because they were trying to enforce mask mandates and all the stuff that was being imposed on them. And the organisation was just helpless in doing that. And you know, we basically met with these groups, and we got them to share with us every day those 4D stories of what they were coping with. And then once a fortnight, they would give them the top 3 themes that were coming through. And the guys would use things like TED to do a slightly deeper dive. And within 3 months, there was this huge shift in their view. So we had not got rid of the aggression. What we'd done is we'd shifted from this bullshit notion of empowerment, which the organisation said if you report it, we'll do something. And most of that doing was more de-escalation training. That what actually happened is they got autonomy. And they actually worked out, and their mental health increased as a result. And the other story was, in particular, a group of people that had always been doing investigations using a certain model, and they realised how bad it was for their mental health and how bad it was for the mental health of the people. But they couldn't see it because, if I use a Decker quote, they were in the tunnel. But coming out of the tunnel, they actually realised how much effect it was having on them, because everything they were doing was always being seen as a threat. So for me, those are really things that sit deep in my heart, because it changed them.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again for the question.